play some circus music. Play a circus thing. No, wait, play that baseball, that new baseball tune they got.
Look, I got a new tune for you. It's going to be real popular. It's called Freebird.
Welcome back, everybody, to Sequential Saturday here on Racelight. I'm Jeff.
I'm Matt.
We're playing Evil West.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying the hell out of this. What the? Bloom. Oh, right. That's the nerd.
That was our
fucking
sanguishage. Okay. Also, you guys, I'm not trying to like talk about your Batcave thing here, but normal giant kegs don't have like a big fucking like wagon wheel on the front of them.
I mean, that one does.
I guess that one does. Okay. All right.
Well,
maybe
I mean, our keg barrels that big.
Also, this has a skylight, so from the outside you could look in on this secret lair.
I guess in case vampires get in.
I mean, you do want a lot of sunlight in your anti-vampire organization's lair, but
it's not something you can orchestrate overnight.
All right, what's up?
Until recently, the
Sanguisuge.
Oh, God.
A slow.
He's got some shit too. Everybody here is like half King Arthur.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, that fucking Cogsworth from Transformers is going to walk out.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if like a clockwork robot showed up.
If anything, they're a step backwards. Mindless and bloodthirsty.
They're cannon fodder.
Oh, shit.
Bono's idea of an army. Humans turn to minions or whatever foul blood beasts they'll end up being.
Oh, yeah, because I guess that underground guy and the werewolves, they were out during the day. I know you were talking about that last time, but I was so busy trying not to die.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Without a working gauntlet, we can't penetrate its glamours.
Glamours.
Okay.
Wait, isn't that guy our resident genius?
No, he's just a field nerd.
He's such a pig. Paper everywhere.
Yeah, everybody knows how pigs leave their documents lying all over the place. Holy moly!
Holy moly. Where are my notes?
Where are my notes? Go, my glasses.
I wonder if he's kind of like
I guess he's our Q.
I wonder if he's kind of like the low wag of this game.
I was just thinking, I wonder if he's voiced by anyone from Shadow Warrior. That would be very funny.
You sure you don't want to hear my radiography joke about...
All right, that was good. That was good comedic timing. I like that.
I love this game.
Long story short...
Are we gonna make Are we making a Frankenstein in here?
Oh, man.
We're bringing Arthur Morgan back from the dead?
Oh, God.
Okay.
Best engineer in the institute, huh?
I mean, nobody else can do that.
Yeah.
Miniaturization has its limits.
Miniature. Oh, I thought it was he was making a shrink ray.
Except the fact that it won't be, well, portable.
Like Amelia so kindly pointed out. Field agent, as in I go out in the field. The gauntlet's not portable, it's useless.
I like the idea that they put everybody in the acting acting booth, and they were just like, "All right, I'll crank it up to 11.
Yeah.
Here, do this rail of coke, and then get in there and be a cowboy."
I'm a cowboy. Bang, bang. Oh, boy.
Up. Some spare coils from the original disruptor.
Done. Where can I find them?
Oh, we got to go back to the ruined. To the
What?
remote Rhode Island.
We're going up to Colorado. Where the? We're going to the Arctic?
It turned out to be a glamour.
Okay.
I thought it was a glamour. Where is this?
Well, we're in Rhode Island, right?
So we're in Canada?
I don't know. I mean, it keeps saying RI. I assume that's Rhode Island. I could be totally wrong. So we just got to go get the stuff to make the thing.
Sure.
Okay, that's not gonna work. Pack your shit, kid. We're out in 5.
Oh no, I don't want to go. All right.
Man, how?
I'll go down first.
You know, as somebody who recently got done playing Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm glad that they didn't make me ride my horse for 40 minutes to get to this mission.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I really enjoyed the first Red Dead Redemption. I don't think I have the patience for Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, I really liked it when it came out, but then like in retrospect, having to like go back and play it again, and I was just like, all right, you gotta like clean your guns and brush your horse and fucking take a bath and like all this fucking hygiene, and I'm just like, I want to just fucking kill people. Also, did we have to come up here at night Like,
yeah, I was gonna say. I guess time was of the essence. We couldn't.
Wait, we got the Aurora Borealis.
What? Where are we?
At this time of year.
This part of the country.
Located entirely around this mission. Objective.
May I see it? No.
I hope you and the children are well.
Uh-huh.
Yesterday we
Came across. Okay, let's go faster. Imagine a wall of gemstones harder than diamonds. Tried to break it apart using dynamites, but it didn't budge. Higher ups instructed Angus to use a much larger charge, but all we did was cause a cave-in. Many men were lost. Angus and Eastwood. I know what Eastwood is, but okie dokie.
Yeah, like.
Oh, hello.
Just like.
Give me your cash. Why wouldn't they take all the money out of the guy's pockets before hanging him?
Yeah, you'd think they would, but.
Well, maybe vampires did it. But.
Whoa.
Oh, hello.
Whoa.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like a mining camp, right? So they got all kinds
in
of
the fucking Adirondacks.
Hello, gents. How we doing today?
Wow, and now you're exploded.
Like a dummy.
Oh, God, they're just... Oh, that's right. Those are the ones with the boomer ticks or whatever.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but my... Yeah, I really want to see a Tremors game now. Like, I'm still kind of stuck on that.
Better to think about the things that actually exist, Matt, than to get sad. Oh, my God.
Jesus. I do have a board game I really
Where the
want to try.
hell? Okay, you stop it. You stop making...
You stop.
You, both of you.
Drop it. No. Bad. Boom, boom.
There we go. That works.
Yeah. So, yeah, I do have a game, a board game called Terror Below, and it's basically a Tremors board game.
Okay.
You're a bunch of guys out in the Nevada desert stealing giant worm eggs, and the giant worms, like, come up from under you and stuff. I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but, you know,
Man,
it's basically...
a lot of places. I need to know where the critical path is so that I can get all the goodies. There we go.
Mm-hmm. $300. You can buy a state with that kind of money. Like,
I thought I heard some. I heard some growling. Seriously though, what are I'm like?
I don't know what those are.
Do we like use them?
I don't know. Punch it? No. Nope. All right.
Maybe somebody else say so in the comments. I mean, I only have like a few verbs here, and none of them appear to be working. But it also seems like it's like a no. Punching doesn't work, and kicking. No. I feel like if it was a thing we could use, it would have like a prompt, right? Everything else, like the chests that you can open, they have like a little A button prompt on them.
And since we haven't interacted with them yet, that to me implies, are we gonna?
Or are they part of a future upgrade?
Yeah. Oh.
With the coils?
No,
Oh. Okay.
They must have transported them somewhere down those.
Wait, what is this?
Ooh, a cross.
Look what our agents left behind.
Is that a whip?
Oh shit.
Wait,
Are we gonna go Belmont on this shit?
Oh my God!
Crippling rod.
This electrical device blasts the electrical discharge. Oh, temporarily disabling and electrocuting enemies while being perfectly harmless to humans. It needs to recharge between uses. Press Y to use. No need to close your eyes. Huh? So it's just like,
whoa.
Oh, it just like stuns everybody.
Yeah.
That would have been really useful a bunch of times.
Cool.
No. That. There we go.
That one. Yeah, I like the I do like the Castlevania Netflix explanation as to why crosses work. Is
what the fuck?
That their vampires are their eyesight is different from humans. You put a big geometrical shape in their field of vision, it fucks with their brains and makes them panic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Like apparently it has. Well, because literally, they were talking about a vampire hunter who went to India to fight like Indian vampires, and somebody was like, were they wondering why he was waving a cross around in their face? Because I don't think Indian vampires are afraid of crosses. And he's like, oh, no, it has nothing to do with that. It's just convenience.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Fuck out of here.
Did you watch that Castlevania
I kept trying. I didn't really care for it all that much. But then, you know, you can never tell what old Jeff is going to be into.
Nope.
Last week, I just finished up a Korean fucking legal drama about an autistic lawyer.
Awesome. That sounds great.
It was real interesting. God damn it. I'm tired of you motherfuckers and your little ticky boys.
Ticky boys?
Yeah. It was called Extraordinary Attorney Woo.
Oh, cute. I like that title.
And it was interesting. It was a little formulaic, but like the thing is, I'm a big fan of the concept that it's like, okay, so like, are people super into Korean soap operas? There's got to be a reason, right? Like, they can't just be garbage. And I think that I kind of got a little bit of my answer. Like, it was real formulaic. But it was also interesting because there's a lot of kind of discourse about like the representation of seeing autistic people, because Korea is one of those countries where like if you have an autistic child, especially a severely autistic child who can't I don't know what the term is, where they stealth, is that what it's called?
I'm
where
not
they're
sure,
able to like
but
kind of pass.
Well, I mean, Japan's kind of similar, where like mental illness is just something that's not discussed,
right?
And because it's a shame thing.
Yeah.
And because, well, they're also living in these tiny countries with these huge populations, their society, it requires, the wheels have to stay grease. And if you have to, the idea of having to stop society to stop everything for yourself, for your bullshit, is like, no go.
Actually, that's interesting. I never thought about it in terms of because of the size is so much smaller. That like people have to have a higher degree of homogeneity, and differences are not tolerated, because it would be a lot. Because if a person has a personality difference, normally it's like you just go fucking move out to Montana and raise emus, right? Whereas here it's just like, well, no, you can't. Like, there's not room for that. But it was interesting because I read some articles that were about like actual autistic people talking about the representation. The main character is portrayed as what they now call a genius savant. It was something different
as opposed to the other thing.
Yes, it had a different name when I was younger, but it's a lot of times the way that people with autism are portrayed in fiction as having a superpower, right? Like, other kind of Indian.
Okay.
And but in spite of that, it was at least like even the people that were critical of it would talk about it as like, you know, it's nice to see this as a kind of like it's some amount of representation, right?
It's getting a conversation going.
Yes, just some indication that like we know that people like this exist, and that they like have a right to live, and that they can be like useful in society and things like that. Things that I think a lot of times we maybe don't get into, or we kind of take for granted sometimes.
Oh yeah, well, like, I mean, shit. There's a new Kamen Rider series on Amazon Prime that's about racism.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, in that kind of X-Men way, where it's like, you know, they have mutants and non-mutants, but they also have black people like part of the cast, and one of the characters is like, oh yeah, I joined your fight because I fucking know what it's like to be discriminated against, and I'm like, whoa, okay, we're just coming out swinging.
Yeah. So I don't know. It was fun. I don't know if I will. I mean, if they make a season 2, I will almost certainly watch it. I don't know if I will search out other Korean soap operas to watch. It's interesting because it made me think a lot about how like I consume a lot of Japanese, like a lot of anime, a lot of video games, a lot of Japanese kind of cultural stuff, and just kind of seeing the difference between like Korea and Japan. Is that Korea is a lot less like kind of conservatively buttoned up. Like I think that was I originally think, I mean, I could be wrong about this, and please feel, I'm not trying to like make weird judgments or anything, but like, oh, I got the armor.
Oh, okay.
Whatever that was, it just gave me the armor.
Yeah.
But like when you watch Squid Game, right, and people are like, you know, rending their garments and screaming to the heavens and like double crossing each other, and like you know, you just don't see as much of that in Japanese fiction, or I don't normally.
Well,
so
it's. I mean, yeah, there are definitely cultural differences, and I've heard some really. I've got a friend of mine who lived in Japan for about over a decade now, and he recently is like, I visited South Korea, and I'm just gonna fucking move there now because that place is rad.
Rusty Short.
Because apparently, like what people thought of Japan being back in like the 80s and 90s, like this, like it's like, oh, Japan is like the future, like everything's so hyper modern.
Right.
And the reality now is that Japan, in a lot of ways, is kind of stagnated.
Well, that there was a big push towards that in the 80s.
Right.
And then once it was done, there was no incentive to continue.
Right, when the bubble, especially because the bubble popped.
Right.
Whereas in Korea, apparently that's kind of where things are now, where it's like everything is hyper modern and they're really trying to make things like their society as convenient as possible.
Yeah.
And it sounds very interesting. I've seen.
Maybe I want to try out some K-pop too.
Oh,
which I could kind of,
Man, I tell you, K-pop, spicy. Very spicy.
Okay. Well, that's kind of the impression that I get, is that there's a little bit more just kind of like, I don't know, the Korean culture has a little bit less. Like, okay, I always thought to myself when K-pop kind of became a thing, right? Mm-hmm. Just like, why would anybody listen to K-pop? Because you've got J-pop and it's kind of similar. But then I started thinking about how, like, I can understand where people, and I don't know if this is the case, but it's just the impression that I get, like the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, that J-pop is a lot more like staged, right? That like the whole idol thing is, it's like it's catchy, right? And it's well produced, but it's like it's kind of intensely formal, right? As opposed
J-pop
to like
or K-pop.
J-pop.
Right. No, J-pop is very like,
as opposed to
it's very clean cut.
Yeah, as opposed to like if you have a society where people have a little bit more kind of like, deviance and emotion and stuff like that. I mean, not deviance like in a bad way,
well, right, but like,
less conformity and more room for just like, I'm a weirdo who's doing my own thing, and I got deep feelings about things, and I'm going to talk about them. God damn it! You bind it up with better music that way. Or I don't know, a different type of music.
Right. I mean, there are some interesting things happening with J-pop and stuff. I mean, the fucking intro for Witch of Mercury. I've never heard a Japanese song sound like that before. It's got a very unique sound to it.
It's one of the few that I actually watch.
Yeah, it's good. And then I watched the music video of the artist and the band like performing in front of the Gundam statue while it's like moving and shit. But anyway, K-pop. I actually had a friend of mine. I was in a hotel room with a Japanese friend and an American friend, and we were watching, like, and some K-pop came on, and my American friend was like, "Is that J-pop? Is that Japanese?" And and my Japanese friend's like, "No, that's K-pop. That's Korean." And my other friend asked, "Well, how would I know that if I don't know the language? How would I know the difference?"
Right.
And my Japanese friend said very succinctly, J-pop is very cute.
Yeah.
K-pop is very cool.
Okay.
And I'm like, interesting.
That's maybe a good way to put it.
Yeah.
That's like a super succinct way to say what I just babbled on about for 10 minutes. So some cultures are conservative, and you're just like, no, cool, cute. I'm like, everybody's like, cool, thanks, Matt. Thanks for.
You can analyze a thing. It's fine. I just think that I just like that as like a shorthand.
Yeah.
If you don't have your own YouTube channel to blather on about other cultures' music.
Sure.
But dude, I mean, I will watch some K-pop videos and I'll be like, I gotta put this away for now. I can't be thinking about, because some of them are very sexually charged.
Okay.
Not in the way certain American music videos are, but in this very like
just like a lot of crotch close-ups. Cameras just on the crotch the entire time.
Not so much.
Oh, okay.
But it's a little more like.
Wait, where is
actually
this?
What I like about it is that the women. I would say it's the difference between. Less, I'm trying to think of a dumb, less Blood Rain, more Bayonetta,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That makes
Less
sense.
like, oh, I'm fucking my butt's out and I'm fucking scissoring this other
I'm a vampire hunter, but I just happen to dress like a sexy dominatrix.
Yeah.
As opposed to, I am a sexy dominatrix.
Yeah, won't you me fucking dance? Oh, shit. I was, speaking of Bayonetta, I was at...
What?
What?
What a way train.
How did that... All right.
Do we have to ride it?
I guess we do.
We ride the rails?
I went to a friend's house and his kids were around, and at one point I just kind of mentioned Bayonetta casually.
Uh-huh.
And
this when you were in Japan, you said?
No, this was recently. This was here in the States.
Uh-huh.
And I just casually mentioned Bayonetta, and then his son was like, who's Bayonetta? And I'm like, uh-oh. And I'm like, well, and he says, oh, I know. She's in Smash. She has guns on her feet.
Right.
I'm like, oh, right.
Yeah.
Bayonetta is in a children's game. Well, not children's game, but, all ages.
Yeah, Solid Snake is in that game, and he doesn't talk about smoking or nanomachines or the war economy or the government or the lale-lule-lo or any of that bullshit.
No, we're not doing any of that. Why?
Or shit. I mean, surely you had to know that was going to happen. Oh, we're having a minecart ride at a Temple of Doom.
Minecart.
Woo, okay.
All right, this is really keeping us on our toes.
Yep. I really do think that that this game was where all the, because last year Shadow Warrior 3 came out, and it was okay.
Yeah.
It was all right.
I heard you were saying
it
was okay.
The real A-team, I think, went to this game because, Shadow Warrior 3 was very kind of samey, and it had a few good parts, but, I think that all the people who were just like, oh,
no!
shit! Oh, boy. Might have been fucking doing minecart rides with old Jesse Rentier over here.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
I kind of feel like Jesse Rentier and John Marsden would get along, or Gary Marzipan. Not John Marsden.
No.
Gary
John
Marzipan.
Marsden would fucking hate it.
I want to see Jesse Rentier, Gary Marzipan, and Dr. Albert Schnitzel go on an adventure. I really want to see that.
Die.
Somebody's got to draw that.
Somebody.
Hint, hint, hint.
When did I draw? Which is the one with the bear hat?
That's Dr. Albert Schnitzel.
Albert Schnitzel. Okay,
Yes.
when did I draw that? Was that 2017 or something?
It was a long ass time ago.
We were children.
Yeah.
We were not. We couldn't even drive.
The funniest thing about Rage Select, Matt, is that people keep talking about you and I were talking about the olden days, at this party that you had.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, but this is like ancient Egypt, you guys, because we talk about 4 or 5 years ago when you and I started recording, but there were 4 or 5 years before that.
Yeah.
There were 4 years of Grant Davis every week, every week.
I was not a regular part of the show until you ran out of options.
I wouldn't put it that way.
No,
Ooh,
I know.
The blaster.
It was,
shit.
I was I was an occasional special guest because it was Godzilla game's out, or it was a Transformers game,
right?
Or something relevant to Matt's interest, and then it's like.
And then Who's Your Daddy came out.
And it's like, oh boy. I forgot that Who's Your Daddy was one of the first non-Matt.
What? It's one of these.
Oh, one of those guys.
One of these fucking assholes.
One of the first non-Matt specific games to come that we played. Whoa.
Yeah, I had to fight this guy at the beginning.
Haha. Stupid. Whoa. Yeah. Ooh. Boom. Bam. Boom. Yeah, got to get you out of Japan there, buddy.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I almost went this year, but it was just the question at the last minute about how were the restrictions due to, that whole virus.
Yeah, that little chestnut.
that whole thing that's been happening.
I mean, I will say that it was relatively easy to get in, although when we got there, there were some hoops to have to jump through regarding just getting your shit approved.
Yeah.
There was a we did have to fill out a form on. They said you really should fill this form out before you get here. Whoa!
Oh my God!
Oh, okay.
They really gave it to me on that one.
Took that like a champ.
Oh boy.
And so we did have to kind of run around the airport like jackasses and go from like, all right, you got to run all the way over here. And whoa, I forgot about that. You got to run all the way over here. And then you got to run and go get fill this form. And you got to run all the way over here. And you have that form checked. And you go all the way back over here. That was, I mean, everything else was just like, whatever, come into our country, please spend money. Please get our economy.
Hold on. Whoa. Check that out.
Oh, there you go. Up, boom, and
I kind of forget that I have that, the electricity, the big stunner. But, like, that was so much easier than the beginning of the last one.
Well, it's almost like they've given you a more of a repertoire.
Yeah, keep getting more powerful, then they throw more guys at me, and that's great. There's a certain tuning in video games, Matt, that makes my favorite games, where it's like, it's tuned so that there's just enough challenge that you can overcome it and it's fun, but not so much challenge that you're just like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, I think I hit that wall pretty fast with Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where I was like, I don't want to play this anymore. Jesus. I definitely enjoying the shit out of Hades, though.
Best game of 2020.
I kind of fell off God of War.
2021.
I got to get back into it. I don't remember when that came out.
I think it might have been, well, whatever it was the year that it was like, it was
Game of the Year.
Last of Us 2. No, everybody else was like Last of Us 2 and Final Fantasy VII Remake were like the big front runners, and I was just like, doof. Like, when I look back at the game that I had the most fun, what? Ghost Suit?
Whoa! Show it.
It was Hades.
Ooh.
Oh, it's just a black suit.
Well, no, it's got little veins on it.
Oh, yeah, and we got that ghost scar.
Oh, there you go.
Right?
That's
so now
a good look.
we got a little matching outfit. But, yeah, I think that Hades is absolutely goddamn masterful.
I mean,
and I don't think that very many people, I think that a lot of people start playing Hades and they don't keep playing it long enough to actually see what the actual brilliance is, where it actually is. Like,
yeah, I don't even know if I've gotten that far, and I'm already loving it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, because I'm like, you and I had that conversation earlier. I was feeling like, oh, am I almost the end of the game? And
absolutely
you were
not.
Like, nope. Because
you're almost to the beginning of the game,
oh,
man.
Christ.
The real Dark Souls starts here, okay?
Woo,
like,
all right. Well, no, I'm very I'm very interested because I'm already loving the characters. See, like, I'm the sort of person that tends to bounce off of what I like to call distilled gameplay games.
Wait, why did I bring that over there? Was it just to get it out of the way?
I don't know. I guess so.
Okay, I guess.
Like games that are just kind of distilled gameplay. I kind of tend to bounce off of those because like they don't give me a whole lot of incentive to keep coming back. That like keep me emotionally invested. Unless it's like a Godzilla game or something, in which case I'll just play it over and over and over again.
Big gun, great finish.
Oh, okay.
But see, here's the thing. The reason that I know that not very many people really played Hades all the way to the end is because of the words that you're saying to me. And this isn't like a jab at you or anything.
No.
It's more about the way that Hades is pitched, because it's like, no, the story for Hades is better than those other games. Like,
no, that's why
and sometimes I feel like that doesn't get said enough. Like,
right. It's actually got a really, really, really good story and it has like I mean, because you learn a little bit of the story, then you go out into the game, you play, you fight for a little while, you die,
projectile block,
and then you get more story.
Oh shit.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that seems like it could be really useful. Killing an extra enemy is an extra energy pickup. Oh. Okay, let's do this one, though. I need more defense. But yeah, I it's funny because Michael and I were talking about it, and we're talking about like how some people have like kind of rediscovered it after the announcement for Hades 2, and how it's just like, yeah, but most people don't even understand like how far the story for Hades goes. Like they get the setup, but they never even see that setup to the conclusion. But that conclusion is like just the beginning. Like, and the thing is that it's also, oh shit,
oh
okay. It's also interesting because
Whoa.
Oh, fuck, what was I saying?
Hades, the story of Hades. The horror story. People don't get to the conclusion of the game because of the way it's pitched.
Oh, it's also great because you can stop playing it and then come back to it. Like, because of its roguelike structure and because of the kind of a bit of simplicity to the story that is there, you can kind of stop playing Hades for a while and then come back to it and be like, okay, well, where was I? And the characters are so kind of broad and
there's no
easy to understand that,
it's written in a very specific way.
Yeah.
Where
fuck you guys.
Which is also again kind of plays into the story of the House of Hades is kind of in a rut and everyone's kind of just stuck doing the same thing.
Shit, I didn't realize I was going to get him too. Interestingly, I don't think it was the announcement of Hades 2 that got me to pick it back up again because or pick it back up to begin with because I've had it for oh Jesus, God damn it.
I've had it for over a year. I picked it up at a Walmart one day because I was there getting
physical version. The Switch version?
Yeah, Switch version.
Okay.
Because I went because I was looking for Godzilla vs. Kong toys,
right?
And then I found out that oh, that's right. Jeff was talking about this game. Everybody's talking about this game.
Oh shit, these guys.
And then then what happened? And then what happened?
Oh shit!
Whoa!
Oh fuck me!
Oh Lord have mercy! Whoa! Oh jeez! Oh jeez, Rick!
Nope. That's the wrong thing to do. That's the right thing to do.
There you go.
I need somebody to die though, so I can. Okay, there we go. Got it.
Yeah, and then damn, I keep forgetting these fucking kill animations. Yeah, but and I don't remember what prompted me to pick it back up. I think I was. Oh yeah, it's because I kind of not bounced off of it, but I kind of fell off of God of War Ragnarok.
God damn it!
And I was just looking for something to play kind of during breaks.
Yeah.
While working, and
Hades is both a great thing for that, but also kind of dangerous.
Terrible. Yeah. Damn.
So many ads.
Yeah. And so, and I was playing Gigabash because I found out that you can unlock skins and stuff, and it was just and that was a fun way to kind of just burn up about 30 minutes or so, just playing as Godzilla for 30 minutes,
right?
In the new expansion. But then I kind of was like, all right, this is finally starting to get tedious for me until they have another expansion. So I was like, I guess I'll fucking play Hades because
good stuff, man. Like, I think a lot of people, it doesn't. Oh, I think in a lot of people's minds, because of the way that the graphics look, which I think they look great.
Oh yeah.
But they're very simple, right? Like they're not.
Well, they're just They're
not
it's super giant. It's not like.
Yeah, it's not like a fully 3D.
Yeah, it's isometric. Not a platformer, but isometric action title.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, really enjoying it.
But yeah,
Deuce is adorable.
Thoroughly recommend. I can't believe how long it took me to understand the joke.
Oh, Medusa?
Yeah.
Really?
She's the maid. She's the maid, Dusa.
Yeah. I can see that. I'm liking it.
Oh fuck! Oh
whoa,
my God.
Whoa!
Okay, wait. Here's the oh shit button, everybody.
A little of that.
These guys really do.
He's got a lot of armor.
Yeah, he does. I thought I was going to get myself a little piece of it. What I really want is to get rid of these a-holes early so that I'm not just dealing with they're little fucking monkeys. They're little
tickies.
Little bullshit.
Little boobaps.
God damn it. Really?
Don't you whack me.
Do I have a thing where I can activate like that supercharge?
Yeah, when is that going to be a feature again? It's right because it's broken.
Right.
That's what we're here.
That's what we're trying to do.
I think.
Okay, I need to get rid of some of these goddamn motherfuckers. Okay.
Shoot that motherfucker.
I'm doing it. You read the comic that's based off of?
What?
Wanted?
No. I heard that the comic is very different from the movie because the comic is more about supervillains and the
Yes.
movie is about assassins.
Yes. Well, the movie, the comic has a whole thing where it's just like the whole point of the comic is basically it's one of those
There you go.
one of those comic book stories where it's like all of the villains of the DC universe basically joined up and eventually killed all of the heroes, and then they divvied up the world, and they rewrote reality using a variety of their different powers, and so each part of the world is ruled by a different villain, like Lex Luthor runs North America,
Right.
and and the whole part of it is that the main character was like the illegitimate son of basically kind of a Punisher-esque kind of character, and then but he's kind of got this innate killing aptitude, and his mom like desperately wants him to not ever okay, wait.
Be
No.
a villain.
Oh, fuck. No,
Whoa,
no.
no.
Oh, wait. Oh, I got some health back.
Oh.
They're really being nice.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Okay, fuck. God damn it. He should be. Yeah, there he's.
Oh, Schmigaggy. Oh, okay.
There's more
Got
ads.
guys coming up.
Yep.
Come up your ass. There you go. Oh, you almost got him. You almost got him. Well,
So
Yeah.
Anyway, it's but it's also written by what's his face?
is it Grant Morrison?
No, it's not Grant
No.
Morrison. It's like Millar, I think.
Mark Millar.
Which, and it's like it's very much the Mark Millar of the Captain America pointing at the A on his head and saying, "Does this
Stand
look like
for
it stands for
France?"
France?"
Yeah.
That kind of whole.
That energy.
Yeah, like
that era.
the last panel of Wanted is like the main character, like from the kind of the waist up, like grinning kind of fiendishly at the camera, and he's like, "This is the face I make when I fuck your mom in the ass," and it's just like, all right.
It sounds. Whoa, there you go. It sounds like the comic version of The Boys.
Which I actually kind of like as well, but that's a lot of because of my age. Like when I was into comics, that was like Transmetropolitan and
it was fresh at the time.
Preacher and things like that. Well, no, it wasn't even that time period. It's just like that kind of like Warren Ellis, Grant Morrison, Garth Ennis, like, oh my God, how crazy is this ultraviolet wackadoo thingy? It doesn't really faze me as much because I kind of grew up with that.
Sure. No, yeah, it's fine. You're not like a monster for liking it. It's fine. I just like that energy, though. You know.
It's funny because I think Preacher is the only one that I don't like anymore.
Oh.
Where I went back to read it, I'm just like, man, Jesse fucking Preacher, whatever his name is, everybody in this comic sucks. Like Jesse sucks, and Tulip sucks, and Cassidy sucks, and like
Definitely that
the
era.
angels suck, and the god of the saint of killers sucks, and the fucking guy with the dickhead, he sucks, and the arse face sucks, and everybody fucking sucks in this. So
Yeah, I've bounced off of some media where that's kind of the. It's like, oh yeah, everyone in here sucks, and it's like, then why am I watching this? Like, it's not that there's not a there's not a place for that kind of story or that kind of media. Oh Jesus! Oh,
Putting up a damn big glamour for, I guess.
is that a vampire?
is it a?
Such a peculiar being. Looks like one of those dinosaurs they dug up in a desert.
Hey, look, that guy's a nerd like you.
Yeah. Although, I mean, it is funny to consider that dinosaurs were a new thing. Although, when does this gameplay take place?
I don't know.
All right, well,
Creature. The name
pre-Columbian.
The Piazza. Scott's gonna shit bricks when he hears about this. Agent is gonna be really interested.
Does Jesse seem like the guy that's going to care if you say shit's bricks? Like,
He's trying to be professional, I guess.
Eyes?
They're Snake and Otacon.
yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
The last
I mean, it's a fucking trope, but you know, whatever.
years ago. That's
Um,
probably when the ticks came.
This ugly ass trophy must have been important to her.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! I bet that's gonna be a boss fight later, whatever this fucking thing is.
Get ready for action.
Yeah, I want my Super Saiyan gauntlet powers. Is that it?
That was it.
Oh. Well, shit.
Suspiciously fast. All
We
right.
have a situation.
I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Well, it's more of an emergency, actually.
Oh. So that we have a tutorial on how to use our new powers.
Now,
The what got out of the who and the what now and the what?
taking the liberty to experiment with some ticks we captured, and things got out of
Ooh, he is
Oh
mad.
boy.
Before you go all red and do that angry maniac thing you do,
My favorite thing.
we could consider
What's funny about this is that it's like this game is just
So hard to like you, Verge. You know that, right?
Jesse Rentier is like what Jason and I made John Marsden into.
This fucking barely contained lunatic.
Yep.
now control thanks to, well, me. You're welcome.
Work, or there's going to be a gauntlet malfunction on your face.
Oh.
I was gonna say up your ass, but you know.
Please don't tell Dr. Blackwell about this.
Yeah. Yeah, I got time for this. I got to get more jackets and belts. Okay, well, you know what? We are just straight up out of time, so
All
we're going to
right, well,
stop
there's
there.
oil.
Oh yeah, oil. Fuck that oil.
Sir.
This is one of the better oil drums I've seen in my time. Thanks everybody for watching. Like and subscribe. Ooh, what is that perk? Let us know what you think down in the comments. Where was it? Is it
Thought
this
it
one?
was-
Blood and Thunder. Zapper slowly drains health in exchange for enemy. Or I don't want that. No, it had an eyeball on it. Patreon.com/Rage Select helps out, kick us some bucks. In return, you get the bonus videos nobody else gets to see. Also, come to the Discord server. Also, this
Bunch.
Punch a Bunch.
Jesus. Fucking Hadouken.
Oh my god.
That's cool.
Anyway, join us there, hang out, be cool. And then, yeah, Matt, where can people find you on the internet?
You guys can find me over at mattfrankart.net and patreon.com/mattfrankart. I'm trying to remember all the things. We got
Just say one thing. Tell them one big thing. Keep it in their mind.
If you like westerns and you like monsters, I'm working on a thing called State of the Monsters. You might want to check that out.
Cool.
Showed off the logo, and it's made out of Texas.
Well, there you go.
Now you know.
There you go. All right. No, R.I. It's the Rentier Institute. It's not Rhode Island. I've been saying fucking Rhode Island.
What the fuck?
All right. That's
Rhode
it.
Island hat.
We're leaving. That's the end of it. We'll see you next week, everybody. Bye.